Hi, I'm Wes Platt, Executive Editor of School Bus Fleet Magazine. Welcome to the 21st episode of The Route, our ongoing content series. In this episode, I'll recap some of our recent top stories on School Bus Fleet. Be sure to follow us on social media and click like on this and all our other videos. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep in mind, when we hit our next threshold of 80 subscribers, I'll give out the next ingredient for cheeseberry pie. If you check some of our previous episodes, I've already given out a few of the ingredients when we hit, I think it was 50, 60, and 70. So keep them coming. Comments are always welcome. Okay, let's get rolling. Our first stop is Washington, D.C., where the United States Senate actually agreed on something unanimously. They want daylight savings time to be permanent. If approved by the House of Representatives and signed by President Biden, this would mean no more changing clocks twice a year. About a dozen states already have laws in place to go this direction if the federal government jumps first. Opponents are worried that some students will end up going to school bus stops in the dark, depending on where they live in the country. And that raises the prospect of maybe changing school start times in the winter. So parents may have some adjusting to do. What do you think? Is this a bad idea or is it right on time? Share your thoughts in the comments. Our next stop is Lansdale, Pennsylvania, home of the National School Transportation Association. The NSTA released the results of a flash poll about the ongoing driver shortage conducted with TransFinder Informatics, which showed that 94% of respondents aren't at their expected staffing levels. Said Kurt McKyson, Executive Director of NSTA, this NSTA poll validates what we already knew to be true and that a severe school bus driver shortage continues to impact student transportation. The driver shortage has impacted operations throughout the United States, and by aggregating data, we see that 54% of survey respondents said that they are more than 10% short of drivers. That's a staggering number. Watch the April-May issue of School Bus Fleet for NSTA's column going into more detail on this topic. Next stop, Cherokee, North Carolina, not too far from me, where the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians became the first recipients of an electric school bus in the Tar Heel State. The bus, a Julie manufactured by Thomas Built Buses a few hours away in High Point, is the first of at least 5 that will come to the tribe's school district thanks to assistance from grants through the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality. EPA Administrator Michael Regan and Governor Roy Cooper joined Richard Sneed, the principal chief of the tribe, to celebrate the milestone. Said Sneed, "We are grateful and excited for the cooperation we have received from Governor Cooper and the Environmental Protection Agency in the effort to provide better and safer transportation for our school children. We are confident that the new electric school buses will be an asset for the community for years to come." And our next stop is Massachusetts and the headquarters of Highland Electric Fleets, a provider of turnkey electrification services for school bus fleets. They just signed a letter of intent with Thomas Built Buses to reduce upfront costs for school districts and bus transportation contractors so they can speed up adoption of electric buses. This LOI allows Highland to provide electric school bus subscriptions through 2025 at prices that the company says would put them at cost parity with their diesel counterparts. The company's subscription model includes school buses and charging infrastructure, as well as managed bus charging and fleet and driver training resources. The companies have already worked together on a 326 bus order for Montgomery County Public Schools in Maryland last year. The first 25 buses started carrying students in March. The LOI should make it possible for Highland and Thomas Built Buses to replicate similar large-scale deployments in the United States and Canada. Said Duncan McIntyre, Highland's CEO, school districts taking a long-term approach to electrifying their fleets can now do so today affordably. This relationship allows school districts and fleet operators to go electric at the same cost as a diesel bus. And our final stop is Moreno Valley Unified School District in Southern California, which is soon expected to be home to the state's largest electrified school bus fleet. A partnership involving InCharge Energy, IC Bus, and Creative Bus Sales aims to deploy 42 electric school buses and the infrastructure needed to keep them running when the next school year starts. Jim Burleson, the school district's transportation director, said the electric bus project is vital to our students' futures. We know children on school buses are exposed to 5 times more atmospheric pollutants, which puts them at risk of quite a few health conditions over time. We need initiatives like this to protect our children now and to ensure future generations thrive in a healthy environment. All right, it's time to park the bus for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We hit 80 subscribers. The next ingredient for cheeseberry pie comes out. So let's hit that number. Tell your friends about the route. The more the merrier. Reach out to me by email at wes.platt@bobbit.com. Tweet us at schoolbusfleet. Drive safely and see you next time on the route.